I just can't help it. Hello, I'm Mr. Tickle. Last Monday, when I woke up, I yawned and stretched my arms, and that's some stretch. My left arm stretched right out of my bedroom window at one side, and my right arm stretched right out of my bedroom window at the other side. I felt a little hungry, so do you know what I did? I reached out and opened the bedroom door and reached downstairs into the kitchen and took out some cornflakes and poured them into a bowl and put some milk on them and brought them back upstairs to me in bed. Breakfast in bed. Lovely. Whoops, no spoon. So I sent my arm back downstairs again. It was a beautiful Monday morning. The sun was shining, the birds were singing, and to me it looked very much like a tickling sort of day. I love to tickle. I suppose that's why I'm called what I'm called. Just then there was a knock at the door downstairs. I peeped out of the bedroom window. It was the postman. I grinned a grin, and I reached out through the bedroom window and tickle, 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 tickle. The postman couldn't stop laughing. "Oh, stop it," he spluttered, dropping all his letters. I went downstairs and opened the door. "Oh, Mr. Tickle," the postman gasped, "you are a one." I helped him to pick up his letters, and off he went. I decided to go into town. On the way, I happened to pass Yawn Cottage. And you know who happens to live in Yawn Cottage, don't you? That's right, Mr. Lazy. And there he was, in the garden, in a hammock, fast asleep, snoring. Over the hedge went my right arm, towards his nose. Incidentally, my right arm is my best tickling arm. I just thought you'd like to know. Tickle, 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 tickle. He woke up in mid-snore. I quickly pulled my arm back over the hedge. Mr. Lazy looked around. "It must have been a fly," he grunted, and went straight back to sleep. Snore. Now for the two-arm tickle. One to the nose and one to the tummy. Tickle, 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 tickle. Oh, what fun! Leaving Mr. Lazy laughing long and loudly in his heaving hammock, I went on my way. What a Monday it was turning out to be. Only 10 o'clock and 2 tickles already. The third was just 3 minutes away. Little Miss Neat in her garden, hanging out the washing. This story is called I Just Can't Help It, and it's true. Tickle, 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 and one for luck, tickle! And so the day went on. I tickled Mr. Greedy in the middle of lunch. I tickled Mr. Fussy in the phone box. I tickled Miss Sunshine in the supermarket. I tickled Mr. Bump until he fell over. I tickled Mr. Chatterbox until he stopped talking. I tickled Mr. Forgetful until he remembered. I tickled Mr. Muddle magnificently. I tickled Miss Bossy beautifully. I tickled Mr. Silly superbly. I even tickled Miss Plump perfectly. Now, the most people that I had ever tickled in one day before was 19. How many had there been today? I counted them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13! 13 really terrific tickles. Was I going to beat my record? The answer was waiting for me around the corner. A bus queue. Mr. Happy standing behind Miss Giggles, standing behind Mr. Strong, standing behind Miss Naughty, standing behind Mr. Funny, standing behind Miss Helpful. I quietly joined the end of the queue, and when the bus came, I quietly got on. I sat at the back, and there in front of me were Mr. Happy and Miss Giggles and Mr. Strong and Miss Naughty and Mr. Funny and Miss Helpful. Tickle, 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 tickle. How many was that? 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19! Whoopee! I had equalled my record. I got off the bus feeling quite excited. Just one more. That's all I needed. Just one more. It was getting dark by now. There was no one around. Just one more. Just one more. And then, ho-ho! I spied a tiny figure coming towards me. "Hello, Mr. Tickle," said my friend Mr. Small. "Have you had a nice day?" "The day," I chuckled, "isn't over yet." And I reached out my best tickling arm. You remember which one that is, don't you? Tickle! I've done it! I've done it! 20 really terrific tickles! 20! Well, as it was Mr. Small, 19 and a half.
Tickly, tickly, you. Tickly, tickly, tickly.